welcome to the channel. So this is week number 3, vlog number 3 of my training series for 2024. Excuse the slight delay of getting this one up there. I've just been super busy and a few issues back at home with technical stuff, but I won't bore you with that. It's been a good week. No injuries, no niggles, no pains. Everything's gone. Left knee is fine, right Achilles is fine. That's all great. Mileage has gone up. Went down to the Isle of Wight. Got some good new sort of stimulus on trails down there, which is excellent and really lovely to see. I also talk a lot about the Altra Lone Peak 8, a fantastic shoe. And the good thing is they haven't really changed much. It's got a little bit cheaper, it's got a little bit lighter, but to be honest, if it's not broke, don't fix it, and they haven't, so it's still the same old Altra Lone Peak from the 7 and the 6 and the 5, which I all had, which are all great. But I'll talk about that during this video, and I will digress more into a proper video later. But before I go into the videos, 2 things. One, I watched a fantastic film the other day called 1,000 Kilometers to Chaos, about an Irish chap, Irish ultra runner who does lots of cool runs around the world, but he finishes with a great run in the Arctic for about 500 kilometers. Won't spoil it, but very inspirational, really cool. It's on Amazon Prime, probably on some other platforms as well, but I would check it out. I've forgotten his name, but I'll put some shots of the film up on screen now so you'll see it. But it is a good viewing, so I would recommend that one for anyone who's keen to watch an inspirational film about running, which probably we all do. And lastly, thank you guys for watching these videos of mine, because I know they're not for everyone, they're not everyone's cup of tea. So hopefully, as I always say, they do offer a little bit of advice, information, ideas, tips, inspiration, whatever it is, entertainment, whatever it be. I hope they offer a little snippet of joy in your life. That sounded a bit weird. Right. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to crack on with Monday, as always, and I'll catch you at the end, right? But yeah, all in all, it's all good. See ya. Gone to about an hour and 20 minutes. Only about 5 minutes to go, so that hits my target. Oh, it's going to be quite windy. It's really windy. That hits my target, it's about 90 minutes. All easy, all just on road. A couple of undulating bits, all in the Hoka Carbon X3s. Okay, Monday afternoon. So this morning, simple 80 minutes all on the road, nice and undulating. No issue with the knee or my left knee, and no major issue with my Achilles or my right foot. Still a little bit sticky, a little bit granulated, but I think for me, movement is key. Anything, if pain was more than, let's say, if it was more than a 7 out of 10, I might rest it for a bit, but I know my body, and I know for me anyway, movement helps. It helps to increase blood flow, and then that way it helps to increase the nutrients and therefore recovery. So yeah, it's just because I've been hitting more hills and probably more sprints and things, just little bits, and the rower as well, not great. Morning, so it's Wednesday morning. I'm not going to be running today. I'm going to use today as a bit of an active recovery day, but I'm still going to be training. So I'm about to hit in some sort of kettlebell stuff, some burpees, some jump squats, maybe some single leg stuff, just all here in the garden to save time. I haven't got time to get to a gym or anything, so I just want to smash out some work, and I will keep it quite intense today, just to ramp up that, to get a couple sessions in the week that are intense. Job done. So 45 minutes hitting every single muscle in the body, one piece of equipment to the kettlebell. If you want me to go into a proper video on this one there, because obviously there's a lot to cover with that there, but it's all quite basic, let me know in the comments below, and I can sort of be more specific with a precise video on this sort of stuff. But the single leg stuff at the end there on the block, they're great little exercises to do to really strengthen your VMO, the quads, and the side glutes and all that glute med. So very good exercises, and they're very, very simple. That involves no equipment at all. Looks easy, but actually when you go slow and steady, it's quite hard, especially those side things. Whoa. But there we have it. So 45 minutes, job done. Now got work to do, so I'm going to crack on and get back inside. But I just wanted to show you guys what I can cover and what you can do with a very small piece of equipment and get the job done. But yeah, that's it. And actually, it's a beautiful day. Really nice. Sun's out, blue skies, not too chilly. So quite nice to be outside. Right, see you later.
Thursday morning. I've now come up to 2 hours on this trail run in the Lone Peak 8. So it's their test trail run. Gotta say, all really good. Very small minor changes, and if there's any changes, they're actually quite good. Dropped a couple of ounces, well, a couple of grams, a few grams, but they feel just the same. And obviously with the new shoes, they feel nice and bouncy. As I said last week, the 7s felt great, and it did sort of plant the seed to buy the 8s, and I'm glad it did, because obviously the new Ego midsole is nice and fresh and bouncy. Grip is much grippier when they're new, so they just feel really, really nice. But I'll talk about it properly in the first impression video, but that's just a little snippet for today's section, being Thursday. But in regards to the run itself, all on trails, all predominantly easy, and it's going to be over 2 hours, so that'll actually be the longest run of the year, which is good. And again, it's just building up the mileage nicely, because last week I had a small issue with my Achilles and my left knee, but that's gone. Left knee's just a tiny bit stiff, but there's no pain at all, and the Achilles is all 100%. Anywho, give me feedback actually if you guys have got the LP8, the Lone Peak 8, and let me know what you think and whether you like them. And actually, what is your favourite ultra trail shoe? Because it's a big toss-up between the Mont Blanc, the Lone Peak and the Timp. They've all got their good points, which actually reminds me, I've got to do another video on that whole range. Saturday morning, down in the Isle of Wight. It's a little bit dark, so hopefully you can see this, but I'm just on the coastal trail, about to head up that way. In the Lone Peak 8, sorry. This old climb here, it's a good one. Okay, slightly concerned that my Stride foot pod's died. I'm not sure how this run is going to be calibrated. Hopefully it uploads, but anyway, I've got some video evidence, so it's all good. But as you can see, if you can see, through the rolling hills there, yeah, we're getting up to the top of the Isle of Wight. It really is a beautiful spot on the island. Very peaceful. I think it's an old burial ground. Okay, run done. 18 kilometers, just under 1 hour 50 minutes. All trails, all coastal, some sandy parts and rocky parts and very muddy parts, but really nice run. So I don't know actually what that puts me off the total, but just want to get that in. Anyway, very hot and sweaty, so I'll leave it there. Brilliant. Okay, that's it for the week. So, as you saw yesterday, I'm down in the Isle of Wight. This is actually Yarmouth. You can see sort of just kind of behind me. But in regards to the running, really good. So 75k for the week. I'm not going to run today because I hit my target yesterday. Today was just a quick session in the garden of loads of squats and push-ups and press-ups. Didn't film it. Won't need to bore you with that one there, but it's just the standard. So I'm still sticking in those sort of calisthenics and bodyweight stuff pretty much almost every day or every other day, but just very short. But the key is that the running's good. The running's up. The running's 75 now. And also, left knee is completely fine, right Achilles is completely fine. The Lone Peak 8's really nice. I'll do a proper video about that soon, but all in all, I just sum it up in 1 or 2 words. Great shoe. And I'll also be doing, next week, I'm going to basically be booking in a race for June, July, around about sort of 100k mark. So that's going to be my sort of plan for the week, and I'll let you know what it is. But in regards to goal for the week, for week number 3, really good. I'm glad I hit 75k. feeling really good, feeling positive and optimistic, and I've really got my mojo back for the running, and yeah, excited to see where the next few weeks lie. But anyway, if you made it this far, thanks very much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Please do click that like button and subscribe if you haven't. If you have already, then thank you very much. But I will leave it there. Right, all I've got to do now is take the dog for a quick walk down here, and then go to the dump for the stuff I have in the garden waste. God, that's boring. And then get on the ferry, cross back over to the mainland, that way, yonder, and back home to Isha. So I will catch you up next week. But I think that's it. Right, take care. Thanks for watching.